into the correct shapes. 2. Help. You want. I want you to help me. I want you to help me. Click and drag the words into the correct shapes. Is. It. Yellow. Red. It is red and yellow. It is red and yellow.
One. 1.5. 1. 2. 1. 1.5. 2.5. 3.
Click on the smallest tool.
The smallest. You did it.
Yay! Helicopter. Ham. Hip. Hip.
One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 1. 2. 3.
Click on the longest train.
The longest.
Yahoo! Yay!
One. 2. 1. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5.
Click on the tallest mouse.
The tallest.
Fabulous. Yay!
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Click on the largest shoe.
Oops! Try again.
The largest.
Awesome!
Yay!
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It doesn't fit. Oh, we can make a pack of 10. Ten. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. doesn't fit. Oh, we can make a pack of 10. $30. $31. $32. $33. $34. $35. $36. $37. $38. $39. It doesn't fit. Oh, we can make a pack of 10. $40.
A Young Hero by Chase Tunbridge. Illustrated by Craig Deely. What does it mean to be brave? Most of the time, we think bravery is only for the heroes we see on TV or in the movies. Does bravery only happen on TV? Is bravery only for grown-ups? Can a young person be brave? This is the story of Ruby Bridges. Ruby was born in Mississippi. Her father worked on a farm. When Ruby was very young, her father lost his job. She and her family had to leave the farm and move to the city of New Orleans, Louisiana. Even though Ruby's parents worked very hard, her family didn't always have enough money for food. When Ruby was young, black children and white children in New Orleans were not able to go to the same schools. The schools for black children were not equal to the schools for white children. There was no real reason for it to be like this. It was racism, and it was against the law. A court decided that schools had to integrate. The judge asked 4 young black girls to go to 2 white schools. 3 of the girls went to one school. Ruby went to William Franz Elementary alone. She was the first black child to enter an all-white school in New Orleans. Ruby was only 6 years old. She was young, and she was very brave. On Ruby's first day, a large crowd of angry white people waited outside of the school. They tried to scare her. They teased her and yelled mean things at her. They were afraid of change. The President of the United States sent federal marshals to protect Ruby. They would not let the angry people harm her. Each new day was just like the first. Every day, angry people tried to keep Ruby away from the school. Every day, she came back. How do you think this made Ruby feel? How would you feel if it were you? If Ruby felt fear, she didn't show it. Once Ruby reached her desk, she was able to relax. She was the only child in her classroom. Most of the white people would not send their children to the school because Ruby was there. Ruby did not have anyone to play with. It was not safe for her to go outside for recess. The only other person in the classroom was her teacher, Mrs. Henry. Every other teacher at William Franz Elementary had refused to teach a black child. Mrs. Henry had never seen such a brave person, young or old. She was happy to teach Ruby to read and write. After a long while, the white people began to overcome racism and started sending their children to integrated schools. By the time Ruby went to second grade, classrooms had many children, black and white. When Ruby Bridges grew up, she returned to William Franz Elementary to help all the children, black and white. Today she visits other schools to tell her story. The next time someone asks you if a young person can be brave, remember the young hero, Ruby Bridges.